Hey, welcome back. Uncle Mark here, and just gonna do an oil change in the Buick. You probably have seen the '96 auction buy that I got. Oh, it was May or something like that. April, May of 2018, and I had some issues with it. Well, after 12 times getting the oil pan off, I think it's pretty close to being okay. There's some kind of fiber in there. Anyway, that's not the whole point of this video. The video is when you do an oil change, how much oil actually comes out. Does it all come out? We're going to find out on this car. 96 Buick, 3.8 liter. We're going to drain it. Right now I'm just driving it to make it hot. After we drain it, we're going to take the oil pan off, see if there's any oil left. How much do you think is going to be left in there? Take a guess. So I don't know the answer, but here's what I'm guessing. These are the choices. You choose. Is it going to be negligible, like just film, leftover residue, a couple tablespoons? Might it be quarter of a liter? Half a liter? 1 whole liter? I think this thing holds 5 liters. When you do an oil change, and I'm doing a hot oil change, what's going to be left in the pan? Let's find out. I'm going to jack it up first, both sides. Guess I could have just jacked up one side. Then what we'll do is we'll dump the oil, drop it back down just to make sure that it's level, and then we'll jack it back up, take the pan off, see what's going on. You guys know how to do an oil change, but let's just get her anyway. I thought this was 15 millimeters. Looks like it's not. It is 15, I just didn't have the right one in my hand. Typical. Just the way it goes. These work really nice though, these ratcheting wrenches. But I wouldn't worry about spending a whole lot of money on them if you only do this once in a while. Hopefully we can get this out of the way without getting a squirt. Yeah. Sit that there. A little better lighting. Yeah, this oil is never, it's got maybe 200 kilometers on it. So 150 is 90 miles. So does it have 120 miles in it? Literally 120, not 1,000, just 120. Yeah, that's not as warm as I'd like it. Yeah, it's pretty warm, but let's let it drain. Darn. Well, we're getting down to the nitty gritty here. Should we lower? Darn lighting. Sorry, guys. Just to prove that, there's oil. Coming down, I still want it to come down on my camera too fast. And it looks like it stopped already, and we're coming down. Down, down, down. You guys are sitting right under the tranny, so again, I'm hoping we're gonna be okay. Yeah, I'm thinking not. There we go. Wash it back. Nothing, huh? Well, the car's back down. There's just about no room in here. And you can see nothing coming out. Let's jack it back up quickly. Do the other side too. And some jack stands will go under here. I was hoping this was going to be here. Okay. More oil coming up. Sounds like something because it's shifted to one side a little bit. That's interesting because it was level on the ground, nothing was coming out. But of course, this old bung hole is to one side. So let's see. Let's give it the benefit of the doubt. Maybe you'll do that. So we're just, I don't know if you can see it dripping, but just about done here as it drips out of here. It's our finger. Probably good enough. So it's still dripping a teeny bit. You can see it's like, well, it'll take all day. There's no way you're going to wait that long, are you? I think we've given it a really fair shake. If your car went to the dealership, would they be sitting there all day? I don't think so. That's all they have to do. Tighten this up, we'll take the cover off, and then we'll go from there. Doesn't have to be super tight because it's just going to sit there. I don't know, this should come off easy because I've had it off 100 times. Well, 12, 13 times. Okay. Let's take a look and see what's inside. And the vert is not really sure how much that is. Maybe we have a bottle we can find out for sure. Well, the only thing I've got is this margarine container. It's a 2.8 pound. Let's see what we can get out of this baby. Yeah. But anyway, it looks like it's about here. So. Is that 1/8 of a liter or a quart, roughly? No, you might as well be scientific about this. So let's measure out exactly what's in there, because that was the whole point of this video. I was just wondering what's left over every time you do an oil change, especially if you do it really quick. Let's set up our little experiment here and see how much it takes. I think it's at least enough to fill an oil filter. Almost. Not quite a quarter, or it's over a quarter, but it's not quite a half, huh? That was a fair bit of oil. That was after we did all the leaning to the car and everything else. So what about if you go to one of those, you know, those quick places, quick grease places, and they're really quick and they just kind of dump it quickly? How much are they leaving? Could there be half a liter in there, or half a quart-ish or so? What if it's cold and it really doesn't come out very fast? Well, just my little experiment. Looks like in this case it's somewhere around 0.375 of a liter or quart-ish, somewhere in there. Anyway, now you know. It goes without saying, but I'll say it anyway. Be careful. Do whatever you can to protect yourself. You can also subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. And if you're a new subscriber, you have to ring the bell too. It's a little bell there so that you don't miss any of the latest episodes. It's easy to do. Ring the bell. Ring the bell.